Those of you who've been watching my channel for a while know that I love computer hardware. I've done a lot of computer builds in the past, and today is no different. We're going to be doing another PC build, this time with some really high-spec parts. So this is my friend Bailey here, and I'll have a link below to buy all the parts that we have here. But yeah, this is going to be like...
monetizing his friend for subscriptions.
Exactly. All right, so yeah, we're just going to be doing like a quick build. Hopefully we can get this done in about like 3 to 4 hours. But as you know, things usually go wrong.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, whenever
I like the logo for Ryzen. I think it's cool. I don't know why. I like the paint.
Yeah,
I like the like
cool.
tribal paint looking thing.
It is pretty cool, yeah. Let's do the motherboard first. This is usually what I start with. So we do the motherboard. Okay. Yeah. Put this directly in the box.
I used to have this bad habit. Okay. I used to have this bad habit of sort of low-key throwing away boxes before I thought it was really done.
I used to do that too, so no worries. I probably just want to do this part for you.
Happily.
Yeah, I don't want you to
Sounds
risk.
good.
So yeah, you want the gold triangle here. You want that right there to match up with the little triangle right here on the motherboard. And then of course you also want like the little squares down here to match up with the ones on the mount that you're putting it onto. So once you get that, it should just kind of sit in. Yeah, so it just sinks in once you have it aligned correctly.
You punch it a few times to make sure it stays.
And then yeah, so this in here, you just put that down. Boom. Processor's in.
Huh.
Okay, so next you want to open the power supply because we're gonna have to use that to
I just want to know how
test it.
They get. I'll have to watch a video on how people make these tiny things. I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
I was really unhappy with how they shipped it just like this.
Really?
Yep, no padding. I was mad. Now, when you look at this thing...
It's a power supply. I don't think anything's gonna happen to that big boy.
No, man, but I expected better.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Like, look at it. It's completely fine. It's just, it kind of annoyed me. That's all.
That would annoy me a little bit too.
I'll put that.
This is your motherboard power connector. So like this goes from, the power supply
To the motherboard, yeah.
directly in here.
I'm not a total dummy. Well, yeah, that's what half this is gonna be. It's gonna be you talking to Caveman about PC building things that I just simply don't understand. Caveman.
Exactly.
It's fine. But that's how everyone starts somewhere.
See, guys, it's so easy, even a caveman can do it.
See, exactly.
All right, so
I cut myself earlier when I was ripping that sticker off.
You cut yourself a lot.
Who knows?
Did this not include a cooler? I don't think it did. Luckily, I think I have an extra one in my bedroom.
Oh, thank God. I was about to be like, I bought everything you said. I even went off the links.
I should make sure I do. I do have a cooler, thank God. An extra one. This is the old one from my old processor. So
how much was it?
Oh, it came. So this came with my processor because the Ryzen.
I don't feel guilty about taking it then.
Ryzen 5 comes with a cooler, but I forgot that Ryzen 7 doesn't.
Oh.
So it's my mistake that I didn't ask you to get one, but I have an extra one, so that works out okay. And I could care less about giving this to you because
That's good.
I've been trying to sell it and no one wants to buy it, so I was about to throw it away.
That's exactly what I asked for.
Yeah, so there you go.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Okay.
I understand this part. Plug it in, and this goes in the wall. Well, no, it doesn't. It goes in a power strip.
Good job. You figured it out.
But I did it, guys.
You can plug something into the wall. Great job.
I understood.
So you put just a little bit of the stuff on the processor. Okay, so just a little bit on here. So about pea size. So hopefully there's some left in here. I don't even know. Yeah, there is. So about that much is probably okay. So what this does, it's basically, if you don't put this stuff on, there's not really a good way of the heat transferring from the processor to the cooler. And, of course, for cooling, you want to have the heat going from the processor to this. This heat sink, what it does is all the heat gets absorbed into this metal, and then the fan makes the heat go away from that metal.
It pushes it out, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that thermal paste is basically filling in any gaps that would be between the metal, the bare metal here, and the CPU.
Okay.
So basically that's what it does. And I do remember there is a particular way you're supposed to mount this on here. Oh, I see. Yeah, it plugs in here. All right. Yep. No, it's there. Yeah, so that plugs in there. Take this off first. The way this thing mounts, you're not supposed to have these on. So this is if you had like a third-party cooler, you would use these. Some third-party coolers use these things here, but this one doesn't. You just gotta kind of squish it to where like the thermal paste is in contact. Make it kind of flat, just like that, and start screwing in the mount. This is literally like the stupidest mount I have ever used, but it works. It's like a spring mount, and you gotta like not screw in each one all the way just to get them in there, and then you screw it in all the way.
Question, just talk to me like a dummy. Do you plug in most things to the motherboard and then put them in the PC, or do you?
So just to test things, you want to go ahead and connect at least what you need to connect to make it post. Okay, so posting means like the motherboard outputs something to the TV.
Why can't we test it now?
Well, because we don't have a way to turn it on. The power button.
If I plug this in, it's not going to do anything?
No, you have to, like, it has a connector on the motherboard that connects to the power button in the case. A lot of motherboards will have a power button on it. I thought this one did, but I'm wrong. I don't see a power button.
That's not fucking good, but it's okay.
So yeah, that just means that we won't be able to turn
Well, it's only
on.
like not even 2 yet, so
we have some time, yeah. There we go.
That seemed violent.
You have to be violent with it. Okay, so this is the part where we put the motherboard in the case.
The process has begun.
Okay, so these little like metal rings on the motherboard that have like the circle around it, that's where these screws go in. So you just kind of, I'm gonna try a different hole.
Don't we all? I'm just kidding. I would never.
That would have sucked.
After the amount of work I've put in to get this, never.
Oh, that's a sexy beast. Yeah, we don't want to see your face, Bailey.
I don't either. So.
That's beautiful. It's gonna be even better when it has lights on it too. That looks so cool.
And these parts here are kind of what glows. Made it seem like.
Oh, that's so cool.
And this back symbol here glows too. This is the part I've been most excited for because this is really hard to find. You really can't find these at all for any remotely decent price. If there's anything that I have big dick energy about, it's about finding this at all.
Yeah, right. Look at how big this thing is.
Yeah, I told you it was big. I thought it was strange.
That's bigger than mine.
Yeah, it is. No, I'm just kidding.
And if I goes, well, it's turning on. Yes.
Doing stuff.
It works. It's alive. It's alive. Let me go grab my keyboard and mouse. We're gonna need that to work with this. Slowly and sexy. Nice and slow. Yeah, make it sexy.
Probably, but it's okay. We can take it off. It only takes a second.
Yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful.